Hello, it's December 25th, 2025. We had our minute of silence. Merry Christmas. Hello, Andreas. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. God bless you all. Thank you for all being here, for all being alive. Okay. Hello, Tim. Yeah. I appreciate you all. Appreciate all the comments, perspectives, and all the love. And God is always with us. God is all around us. Yeah. My body was messed up the last couple of days, so I couldn't go live, Andreas. And you quit rap. I mean, that's sad to hear, but yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I understand. Yeah. So, thanks for telling me that. Let's send love to the whole world. I wish all you guys happiness. I wish the whole world feels happiness. So, how to actually feel God? Okay. Achieve enlightenment. Most of us, we have identifications. We are identifying with our mind. We're identifying ourselves as something that we're not. Okay. When you identify with your thoughts, you become limited. But really, your soul, who you actually are, is limitless. You've been sleeping naked lately? Yeah. I mean, I definitely would if I stayed where you're at. If your lesbian girl cheated, you move on. You move on. You don't do nothing. Yeah. You either accept it or you move on. What are we then? We are the person that's aware of all our thoughts. Yeah. We are the feel of life. Yeah. Hello, Jeremy Schmidt. Hello, LP Indy. That's okay, Carter Fetch. So your thoughts are always going on. They change, right? but something is not changing. Okay. And all your thoughts are going on, but you are when there's no thought going on. Okay. And you keep misidentifying that, oh, this is me, this thought is me. Okay. So you get caught up in it. But you are actually the one that's having these thoughts. You are the observer. Even when there's no thoughts. Thank you, Jeremy. Hello, Unnatural. You don't have to celebrate any holiday, Diego Maserati. You can call any day, any holiday that you want. Yeah. Hello from Belgium. Move on. Who thought it could be so easy? Yeah. Only we restrict ourselves. Only we think of something. Yeah. We label something. Okay. And then it gives us limits. So we are identifying with limits, or what you would call restrictions. Yeah. The reason you get upset about it, because it's not who you are. Anything that you get mad or angry about, because it's not who you are. You may think it is. Anything that you don't like to feel, because you're mislabeling. You're misrepresenting yourself. Woo! Yeah. It's not who you are. I can tell you who you are, because all of life is the same. You are positivity. You are love, which is no resistance. And you are happiness. Merry Christmas from the Midlands, England. Thank you, Stone bass player. If I played Donkey Kong like a meat controller, if that's the way you want to think about it. Yeah. Thank you for the mustache. Hello, North Star. Hello, one God above all. Woo! An eye monocle? I was thinking about it. Appreciate you all for being here. Uh, 30 minutes. Don't really care. Thank you, Jake the Snake. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you. I think about Christ every day, right? Christ really wanted us to pay attention. He didn't want our emotions to control us. Do I think that infants are in heaven with God? Of course, if they were good children, that means they had a good past before they came into that. Why did God command it? Because he did. Yeah, there's a lot of, you're seeing it from a surface level, you'll never understand something from a surface level, unfortunately. Yeah. Because everything you see has life into it. So all them children and God, okay, they all have souls. They all come from God. You're not seeing what these souls done prior. Okay. Don't believe what people tell you. Yeah. There's nothing to believe. Thank you, Bathy. Thank you, North Star. Nice to see you here. I got my hair cut probably over 100 times during my life. No, it's not really cold out. The best drugs in the world. Hello, Alicia. Whatever. I seen him with a house. Well, when I wear hats or when I lay down, it messes up my hair. God bless you, Vicky Goggins. Thank you, Lauren. Not a late reader. I'm seeing them as first. Why are people that look like this talking about Christ 24/7? Why are they not? Why do people like you come in here and say the same thing every single day? Every other day. Being controlled by a fictional character? Well, who's controlling your life? Hello, NMDT33. And if you were in control of your life sober, Hellraiser, you would be living your best life, right? Not necessarily children, but you could call it maybe souls. Hello, Henry Lambert. Yeah, nice to see you, NMDT. Hello, Jay McDonald. I forgot your last username. Do I have the Bible with me? One of my favorite verses is, no one gets to heaven except through me. Okay. Well, that's a snippet of it. Yeah. But people always ask me which one's my favorite one, and honestly, there's so many. It is just what it is. The feel of life, this is what there is. Okay. This is the most amazing thing. Yeah. This is ultimate happiness. Usually people, when they find Christ or when they feel God, they're actually so in ecstasy, they don't even want to do anything because you feel so amazing. You look crazy. Thank you. My hair messed up. That's nice. Have you heard of the Eightfold Path? It's the same thing. I believe Buddhism is no more better than anybody else. And in some ways, it's way too restrictive. Yeah. Hello, Vicky Goggins. again. But they're just searching, the Buddhists are searching for God too. The feel of life, it's the same. Yeah. God is life. This is why he gave you a life, as in the Bible. But you can find this all around. The only thing you could possibly do is feel your life. Yeah. Your life is the greatest blessing. And the greatest thing that he gave you is the feel of your life. Yeah. So, okay. But that's not actually the feel of your life. You can create negative aspects, negative emotions through your ideas. That's what most people do. All right. Be very clear. But you have ideas about life, but you are actually just the feel of life. Yeah. You could never change this feel of life. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Shiny. The Bible never said don't trim. Okay. So he wasn't born today. Yeah, it's been a big thing up for discussion. Yeah. It also has to do with the winter solstice. So thank you. They would sword fight me. I don't really care, Xavier. Not even biblical scholars agree. Scholars. Okay. It's the journey. Looks are deceiving. Yeah. Looks you can't see what you really are. If you ever seen something die, what did you see? What left? How do you know somebody died? Show me the life. He's always there for you and me. I woke up this morning. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can get out of that wheelchair. Hopefully I get better too, because I was actually messed up the last couple days, and my body's been messed up for like not 10 years at this point. Yeah. Couldn't eat food. Thank you, tinfoil hat. Yeah. I am just pure love. Everybody's coming back to this. Restriction breeds patience. Patience breeds unrestrictive. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it helps some people, and probably better immunity for everybody. But at the same time, it's that restrictions could be what's the chaos in someone's head. You simply don't have to become a Buddhist to do that. Yeah. There's crack in his name. You're the one that's focused and pointing it out. Mumbo jumbo, same with the whole entire world, right? If I got out my stupid clay pot. Sounds like a fun time. When did you first see me, Vicky Goggins? I support you and I appreciate you too. America can afford to feed all citizens and give everybody a home. Of course. Yeah. We probably have more cars than people, right? Hello, Ebola. God bless you. May you feel this love today, because we're all radiating this love. Your ideas take you to different places and ultimately feelings. Because most people, when you just have an idea, there's usually a lingering feeling to your idea. And then it always comes back to you, because you, it's always about you. Okay. But when you think about a dog or a giraffe, you're not thinking about you anymore. So where did you go? But when you do think of something happening to you, now you're identifying with your thoughts. Yeah. Now you're putting a feeling to your thought. Okay. Yeah. But you are simply more than a thought. Thank you for that donation. Merry Christmas, the Truth 99. Sorry I haven't been on the last couple of days. I appreciate the donation though, Ebola. Hello, Detroit, Joe Moore. More cars than people. All paths lead to the same place. Yeah, some of them are faster. Yeah. The truth is, this material world is just meant to be enjoyed. Okay. It's all going to fade away. Yeah. So if you hold on to something, then you're going to hold on to it after death. Okay. Just how it is. But the life lesson is to find thyself. Yeah. Thank you for the cool hairstyles, Yi Quinn. Thank you, Dale G. We are more than thought and a feeling. Yeah. Hard to say that God is real when there's so much evil in the world. It's just the free love. I'm here for you, wizard. Merry Christmas, Jim Rat. Nice to see you here. After death, do you believe you come back? Yeah. Well, you never die. Okay. You basically run. You run till your thoughts run out. That's when you merge back. You merge back with God. So your thoughts. You either want to experience something, which we all do, or your thoughts propel you to keep. They're holding you back. In a way. Because God is freedom. Thoughts are limited experience. So that's completely true, sci-fi, Michael. Yeah. To find yourself or realize thyself is the whole story of the Bible. and pretty much the whole story of creation. It's to feel yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's when you feel God's presence. That's when you feel the presence of life. Yeah. And when there's nothing more on your mind, there's nothing holding you back anymore. Yeah. So as Buddhists would say, it's emptying your mind. They're talking about emptiness. It's literally the same thing. They're just, yeah. Wizard, what makes you lonely? Yeah, the oneness is right now, Nips. Hello, bad to mind soul. Being home is so magical. Thank you, Daniel. Hello, Bakatio. Bakito. Because life naturally wants to absorb with the greater life. Yeah. That's what I mean. The soul is naturally trying to go up. Basically, it wants to leave the body. Okay. The soul is naturally positivity. It's the best feeling. Whereas negativity, it pulls you down. You know, it's heavy. It's inertia. You could even say it's dead. Much fam. Yeah, thank you for being here, Bad the Mind Soul. The first race didn't have an astral body. Well, I think what happened is, I've never heard of that. But everything, the astral is just the spiritual. So what happens in the spiritual world is where things are created. You can't see it through this body manifestation. So in that sense, when God creates things and things are created on the other side where you can see it, it's eventually gets so dense that this is where you get these the first race to these things. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's hard to explain because you can't see it. But like how water was created, it's made through God's mind, or you could say his will. So it's made from the spiritual world, and it gets so complex, you would say, or so deep, dense, that it comes into the physical more so, or what the world we're experiencing. Yeah, but I've never heard of that, Ebola, because everything would have to come from, God in the spiritual realm. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Anything negative or angry is simply you holding on to it. Okay. Yeah. The whole reason we're here is because we're holding on to something. And that's why they call it undoing your sins, right? Yeah. You're born a sinner. Some come here just to experience life, but yeah. Hello, Ad Chili Dog, Papa Pumped. Yeah. Dougie Wally. Who said God is free? Who said he's not? Nah, I don't play the Powerball. Thank you, Vicky Goggins. I love you. Almost severed my silver cord. Yeah, that can happen, of course. I don't know if you did it on purpose. It sounds like it. Yeah. Yeah, but the greatest knowledge, the final thing to do is be in a state where you have no identification. So there's no you. Okay, you do feel you feel alive, and you have this sense of awareness. You're seeing, but there's no thought. So, astral projecting, and I know the Buddhists practice this sometimes. They do, but go in dreams and whatever else. It's always coming back to right now. Yeah. This is where we're meant to find God, in this very moment. Yeah. When you live on streets, will you still making money on YouTube? I don't make that much money on YouTube. And I do have an address. Well, they're born a sinner. Yes, sci-fi Michael. Yeah. To go near a beach. Okay. My ancestry, I don't know. It's like Italian. It's probably Italian. All over Greek or all over Europe. Yeah. We don't need losers like this. Well, that's nice of you to say that. Hello, Damon Shoots. Hello, Peter File. How far do I walk? Sometimes up to 20,000 steps. Yeah, this is my favorite way to have my hair. Yeah. Thank you. I love it too. Yeah. It feels real nice. Skills were passed from generation to generation. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Of course. Yeah, a lot of stuff was passed down orally because then the age of darkness. So that's why even when stuff is written in books, in a book, it doesn't always transcribe well. And well, who's to say a book's not going to burn? Get destroyed. So I see what you're saying, old Hanson. But this is the best time to be alive right now. It's the best time to realize creation, to find the creator. Hello, Justin Leck. This weirdo provides no benefit for this country. Who are you to think that? Negativity is inertia. Yeah. My mustache is uneven. Thank you, Ad Chili Dog. I outlived 3 life partners. That's amazing. I'm living proof of God's love and redeeming grace. Yeah. Woo! This is United States, Peter. Truth lies outside the minds, identify as self. Yeah. That's what we were talking about. The veil, yeah, the apocalypse. Yeah. Because your mind likes to filter things, which is natural. It's a natural reptilian brain. Okay? But you can actually see above the filter. This would be like the third eye. This would be the symbol of the eye. The one eye. Okay? It's rising above your thoughts. Okay? And seeing things just as they are. Seeing without thinking about them. Okay? So, most people never go this far. Yeah. God is always seeing everything, and he's just there seeing his own creation. And it just so happens to be a non-judgmental state. Okay? And it's this purest love. Yeah. We all want this. But when you hate someone, or when you're negative or stressed, you're not, again, you're obviously not feeling the pure love. You're misrecognizing of who you are. Aliens ain't gonna take over, and I'll die and go to heaven. You can go to any country and find it, then go do it. Yeah, go do it. See if you feel the same thing with them, with me. That sits over most. Hello, Ali the AI. What do you mean by logos, trophy? Or trophy? Yeah, divine consciousness. We're all trying to tap into this. This brings, prosperity. This brings all the good things. Hello, Verana. Ashwan. Hello, Aaron. Look at those fingernails. Buddy, you're too glued to your mind, my friend. Yeah. Actually, I want to grow them more. You think this is bad? This freaks you out? This freaks you out? Yeah. You don't even know why you're trimming your fingernails. Astral projection is awesome. Went to opposite of planet. That's crazy. God is real and the devil is a lie. Yeah. He has to lie. He has to take it from the truth. Quack, quack. Yeah. Thank you, Ad Chili Dog. I love you. Hello, Mrs. DeWitts. I had somebody in grade school named Andrew DeWitt. Yeah, DeWitt. I wasn't sure if he was in my class, though. Me too, and I shouldn't be able to text you right now. Wow, that's great. Yeah, death is the ultimate test of love, because it's when you have to let go of everything. or you're going to hold on to stuff and have regrets. Yeah. So most people at the final moment of life, this is when they wake up and like, whether they feel their life, your life, or they start thinking about, wow, now I'm going to die. So what am I going to do? Yeah. This is what God was asking the whole time. Yeah. So death, you want to find God and feel this life before that. Yeah. But God bless you for still being here, Vicky Goggins. Anytime we think about somebody, it can also be someone who's passed away. We are actually sending them a message. He had a Rustler burger. She was your neighbor? Okay. That's crazy. Hopefully you're telling the truth. Hello, Fall Guy. Yeah, praise Jesus, and let's all send some love to Vicky, because you know she's always in here and she's been through so much. Well, you travel in and out the realm usually when you go to sleep. House of all animals. The thing is, with the techniques to do it are covered up, because that would be somewhat of the Dark Ages. Yeah. We're all coming back to this knowledge. Yeah, but the thing is, the evil people, so you could say the people who run the world, they don't know how to use positivity. They don't know how to like do these things. Okay. They don't know how to, like, you know, remote project and have out of body experiences, astral travel. The same thing with like hitting superpowers, because God's not going to give you those, first of all. And second of all, you're so negative and evil that you don't, it doesn't even exist in your mind. It's, yeah. So, well, if you're doing what you love, Eric, and you feel God's love inside of you, then that's it. I'm not going anywhere, Mrs. Dietz. Yeah. Just exercise. Will you change how you live? Frankly, I'm satisfied with dying, old Hanson. Yeah. The only reason, I mean, there could be other reasons. The main reason to live long would be for you to gain enough experience to get over all your troubles so you can find God. Yeah. To me, living long is a myth. Yeah. Not because it's not possible. I totally, you can live as long as you want if you know the techniques. But there's no reason to. Yeah. In fact, you're actually meant to die. This is just like a short school lesson. Hello, Rick. Letty. Sending love, Jessica. Thank you. Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. Again, evil people don't know about these like superpowers because they're not even on their mind. And so they are trying to live forever. They're afraid to die. Okay. Yeah. So immortal, what immortal really is, someone brought this up, but immortal is actually, you can feel this part in you that this survives death. So thinking you die, such as an evil person, it's a complete, utter illusion. God gave life to all. As someone stated before, energy cannot be created or destroyed. Exactly. Okay. But it's when you actually become so in tune that you feel this. Okay. So, Jesus talks about this. The spiritual realms you're talking about is akin to samsara. Yeah, I know exactly about samsara. The thing is, a lot of people can't. First of all, they have to learn their experience. But a lot of people, they have desires. So you can just drop all your desires. This is when you'll feel God. But it's not that easy. So some people actually have to run it through their desires and exhaust them. So thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Sci-Fi Michael. Have you heard of this in Arizona, Superstition Mountain? Mount, yeah, I know what you're talking about. We have a place near me named something, Mount Nebo, but it's not that. Yeah. Sedona. It might be called Sedona or something. Yeah, I've heard of it. There's places in the world where there's certain energies. Yeah. You don't make shit on YouTube. I'm proud of. Thank you, Jessica. Hello, Reagan. Yeah. Yeah, I love my hair. It's. Thank you. That's beautiful, chili dog. Yeah, we are only known as we are limited to believe. I agree. It's profound. All over Europe. Yeah, I mean, I get called a bunch of things, but probably Irish, Polish, Italian, Viking, Scandinavian, Neanderthal. People have access to alien technology. Yeah, for sure. It's for sure, yeah. It's from the spiritual world that when humans come out like as cavemen and the world resets, but some people hide the technology, of course. And then there's people, sometimes when they're just beginning life gets assisted by life forms. Whether you say it's God or whether it's maybe just angels. I completely agree. Completely. Why do I need to comb my hair, Annabelle? What don't you like about it? It's Down syndrome. Thank you, Chili Dog. I love all you guys. When you come in here or watch one of my videos, So I want you to feel this peace. So I want you to be peaceful. A lot of people really just don't give you peace, right? I know. Yeah, thank you. We are only capable to be as free as we allow others to be. Yeah. Yeah. Merry Christmas. I love God. I love Jesus. Yeah. There's nothing else to love, right? I love all of life. Makes your hair wavy, like, yeah, that's why I do it, Bad the Mind Soul, because it feels better when it's curly or wavy, but it actually feels better even when it's up. That's something you have to do for yourself. Call out grifters like this, liar. Okay, thank you. Not a grifter troll, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. No, it's not really cold here, Slow Drift. Yeah. It was raining like last night or this morning. Yeah. I mean, they had technology. All those like old temples and whatever, the pyramids. They're created by ancient technology. It's yeah. I completely agree. Time doesn't exist. We're living through the Matrix. I'm gonna scroll up probably after this one. Those realms were not bound to enlightenment. This was Buddha's. Yeah. I mean, it's the best time is right now. We're living through the Matrix. Yeah, but we can still feel God's essence through slowing down the mind. Yeah. The free technique to slow down your mind and calm your nervous system is fiz.guru. That's so. And there's a paid one if you want the paid one. Yeah. Because I like to attack stuff from all angles. It's not as easy for everybody to feel God, for everybody to silence their mind. Okay. As much as we would like it to be. It's just not that simple. God is stillness. Yeah. So that's why we have to become still. And God is always radiating out of our body because our life is living. We just have to feel it. Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah, I love the haters. God gave me like some of the biggest haters. Yeah. And pretty much everybody has them, so I don't even see them as haters. I just see them with someone with a different perspective. Yeah. Oxygen is under gas until you put it with a fire. Weather is looking so cold. It's not as cold as it was like the past weeks. The truth never dies, yeah. Oh, hello, Strawberry Mirror. I'm gonna scroll to the top. going to scroll to the top, okay? Because we're talking about reptilian brain, and that was a while ago. Bro, I look like a scientist. No such thing as aliens. Hello, Jody girl. Depends what you're calling aliens, Jody girl. Yeah. I'm at the top now. Because Coco, I'm not cacao cow. Not homeless. Universal consciousness, it's the same thing. Super Anton. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and shall be direct thy paths. Yeah, life is already guiding you. You're just simply not following it. Yeah. You are connected to all this. When you get to overthinking and processing, this separates you from the world. Then you believe there's a you or a me. But you're in all of this. You're actually all life. It's all connected. Yeah. So why I'm saying this is God guides you, right? Life is guidance in itself. Yeah. It's like if you had a baby or you created another you, like a robot, some fashion, you would guide it. Jesus will redeem the worst sinners. I'm a living proof. Yeah, I really felt that in the heart. God as in the monad, origin of all existence. Yes, that. Ugzo. God who riddles people with cancer and pain. Everyone's cancer and pain is their own problem, unfortunately. I mean, we can help them and share our love. Doesn't mean they're going to change, though. Jesus wanted all the smoke. Yeah. There weren't guns back in the day. Thank you, Hoagie. Thank you, the Great Midwest. Alien technology may disappoint a bit. Our bodies are the greatest technology. We have the most of what we need already. Exactly. I agree. God will give you peace. Yeah. One of the entryways to feel God is through feeling this peace. Christ within. Yeah. If you're really thinking about Christ or thinking about God, you're going to feel this peace. Right? You're going to feel this love. Hello. Do you walk every day? I try to. Yeah. I just been walking for the lives, though. The mustache is legendary. Yeah. It's dividing Christians when it shouldn't. But everyone I know celebrates it. Yeah, I mean, exactly. You're not going to go up in everybody's home and be like, "Oh, you can't do this. You can't do this." But meanwhile, they're looking at you shocked and in awe. And they're just happy, right? It's a great time. Thank you, Sketty. Yeah, basically I've had people threaten to stop talking to me over the whole Christmas thing. Yeah, I mean, well, that's absolutely crazy, Strawberry Mira. I mean, nice to see you in here. Yeah. Again, that's just showing you who you don't need to really associate with. Who you don't prefer to. Because at the end of the day, we are this love. And it, it has no boundaries. God's always showing us the way. And we just have to let things be. It always comes back to how are we feeling. It doesn't matter what other people are doing or saying, because everybody in the world is doing something individually. Everybody in the world is thinking something, right? Most people. And outside of people, everything and animals are all doing things. Okay. Does a microorganism, does it have a brain of its own? Okay. Is it its own entity? Or is it just made by God's will? Like, just following God's will. Yeah. Who's working all the bacteria? Thank you, Peter, True, PG. Thank you, Thomas. I look so beautiful. I don't drink coffee. I never have. Never was interested in it. I'm drinking fresh lemonade because my body requires it. Well, you do make choices every day, Satan's rebellion. Hello, Darknet. Everything is perfect. Exactly, distractions from Bauer. Or distractions from peace. God bless you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nice to see you here, Jody girl. God bless you all. Yeah, I mean, I don't argue with anybody. As soon as you start arguing, you're just creating friction. So, turn the other cheek. Okay. And yeah, we just got to simply be aware of and rooted in this peace. And once you're rooted in this peacefulness and love, other stuff is not going to bother you. You're going to be aware before it bothers you. Okay? And it's usually a reoccurrence of these people that are doing these things. That just means we got to get away from them, because but there's no reason to argue with anybody. The things I've done. I don't like GTA at all. Yeah, I've never liked it. I don't like the auto aim in it. It's all right to watch. But yeah, I've never liked that game. I was more of a Saints Row person, but Saints Row. I feel like I could make the best video games if I just could direct the people. Very easily, too. Devil Horner, yeah. Grasshoppers come in here to talk his talk again. It's funny. That's because that's my Xbox name, or was. Yeah, I mean, they kind of do look like little horns. I'm not gonna lie, but that's just how they look. I actually love them though. Yeah. You choose to follow Christ or not. Yeah, you choose to follow God or not. It's, again, a lot of people are going to have their own predicaments. Usually life altering, life, some type of dying, close to death experience too. Because that's what really brings you to life. It springs you up. Jesus loves you so much. We're all connected to the divine spark. Thank you, Skitty. Or Sketty. I celebrate every day as a new birthday. Yeah, if you just follow your breath, most people don't, 75% of people don't even never done this. But if you follow your breath, you'll actually stop thinking and you can at least become aware of God. Seriously, question I turn away from love and grace. They just don't know any better, you know? Yeah. Being different from the day before, and every holiday is a reminder. Yeah. That's beautiful, bad the mind soul. God bless you all. We're all here to uplift each other. And we should do that in our best ways. Being born again is a spiritual re-beginning. Exactly. Yeah. I agree with you, Enoch's Rev 320. Christ was born in early October. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. But my mom just said last night that the lamb, was born in spring or March. So that's when she thought Jesus was born. Yeah, cancer and pain are the strings of sin. Yeah, new heart and a new spirit. That's beautiful. Yeah, I completely agree. Childlike trust. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to return to, this childlike state. If you really have faith in God, faith in life, it's actually you have undeniable strength, positivity. Doesn't matter what happens. You feel and everything's going to be okay. You know this. The only way, okay, that's that, period. The only way you can do something negative is simply if you're not aware. Evil people are just simply they have no awareness. Yeah, they're completely stuck in the mind, okay. So this is why they deny God, because they can't see him. They don't feel the life. So it's like they're boarded from the whole world. you know. Yeah, so negative people, it's just about me inside of them. A quiet awareness rooted in God's presence. Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know if I've seen that one, but yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite ones now. Yeah, it's quiet awareness. Yeah. It's hard because the book, it's supposed to make you realize this or feel this, but yeah, this is why we're all just reminders to each other. But one that's truly rooted in, Christ consciousness or this love, these are the ones that are speaking, these are the ones that you can actually feel the resonance. Okay. So, yeah, it's because when you read something, you might not just find God. You know what I mean? It's we wish it could be that simple. Sometimes people rebel. Some people don't believe, and they have every right to do so. It's simply a part of their path. I'm gonna scroll up to the top of the comments. I know I'm behind, but the comments do come in here like really fast. So our consciousness is the greatest technology. Yeah, you can do anything. I tried to explain it to my boyfriend, but he said he doesn't care. Well, he simply doesn't care. Maybe he's acting in ignorance. Okay, but yeah. I mean, ignorant people or evil people, their minds rattling too much. They're too caught up in their own endeavors of me for them to ever even attempt to listen to you. Even try. A collapsing demography is what Earth experience. Maybe. I mean, I could see that. I have no fear of the future because we're right here, right now. Yeah. And if you truly know God, then, what is there to fear? No, I'm not married and I don't have kids. Thank you. May I see all his blessings. May grace be with everybody here. Because they can't see it. Yeah. A spirit. I'm going to scroll to the topic comments. Yeah. What they say, all roads lead back to the empire. Every holiday is a part of a ritual. Yeah. Well, what's really going on is, in celestial, so the planets, the stars, there's certain energies that increase. So they're just using it to their advantage. So the winter solstice is the darkest times. So that's when the light is the dimmest. Okay. You could even say the the 3 days Christ died. So, you know, that's when they use the advantage of what's going on. As above, so below. They might not have informed you. Yeah. I like your hair. Thank you, Drew Deal. Thank you. Hebrews, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. Yeah. When you think about Jesus, that's when he's real. That's when you install his qualities, and that's when he really, you know, affects you in positive ways. Thank you. That's very beautiful. Add chili dog. Thank you to the Holy Spirit. Yeah. You know, we also got to thank the great mother. Okay. Because the mother's always nurturing us. We also got to respect the femininity. Because right now, you know, we need the feminine more than ever. We have to respect women and love women. Okay. Because a lot of times we're getting over masculine. And this is where the hate comes from. You don't move without a coffee? Wow. I know my mother drinks tea, black tea. I'm probably going to drink some black tea today, okay? So, because I'm out of my ginger tea I've been making. That's what I've been making. Yeah, thank you, Enoch's Revelation 3:20. Yeah, the Holy Spirit definitely works through me. All you'll feel is positivity from me. All you'll feel is love for me. Thank you, Sketty. And I'm just trying to make you, you know, I want you to realize this too, that this positivity, this pure love, it surrounds you already. Sometimes you got to knock down those barriers. Yeah, you got to let go of what you're thinking that's holding you back. Because to be with God or Jesus Christ, or if we're really following scriptures, it's to be free. Yeah. What's my favorite cheese? I like this. I usually like raw cheese. So somewhat of like a pepper jack, raw. And there's also this Swiss, is it a Swiss cheese? But yeah, it's Swiss, but it's a raw cheese. So, yeah. Anunnaki, yeah. Hello, Galley Shelton. Yeah, Swiss, yeah. You gotta try to get some raw cheese. France has like the best cheeses, and they sell raw cheese like in the stores. Okay, but if you can ever get your hands on some raw cheese, it's wow. I mean, it's bursting with flavor. Take no thought, Tim. Yeah, exactly. Take no thought. Reality in front of you is not a thought. You can actually feel the reality. Do you smoke weed? Sometimes. but not really. And especially because I can't eat food. Do you know why we turn the other cheek? Yeah, because, you realize it, but you also realize that, hey, this person's not going to change. I still feel the presence of Christ, the presence of God. I still feel amazing. So instead of creating a conflict, I'm just going to let it be. Probably get away from it. Yeah, thank you, Ad Chili Dog. Let them know your love and peace. Super villain stash. I'm going to scroll to the top of the comments. You wouldn't want to see me in a dark alley? Thank you, Sketty. Yeah. Probably one of the most calmest people on earth. Well, a lot of holidays, I mean, it all depends. Okay. But in the ancient world, every day was a celebration because we're all living, we're all living life through God. So whether plants were cropping up, harvest, whether somebody was having a baby, or maybe something celestial in the sky was happening, every day back then was a celebration. So it wasn't like these few sparing holidays. Bad the mind soul. Yeah. The traditions that still celebrate every day or closer to it. I don't know all of them, but it would be like maybe Native Americans and the Indians, of course. That's why they have so many holidays, because we used to celebrate every day. Yeah. Nothing is random. Yeah. Sick beard. Thanks. Yeah. I love all you guys. I wish you could all see my heart beating for you. Hello, Alicia Valajan. It is a worldly entirely. Yeah. This is what Christ was warning us about. It's been warned about, through centuries, let's be honest. Yeah. But we just remain happy. We remain in this rootedness of love. So I'm going to scroll to the top of the comments. We don't know Matthew Chang. The devil is the belief that something is greater than love. Yeah. I like that one. Hello, Mark M. How would you prove he didn't exist, Kevin? And yeah, March 7th through 14th. That's what my mother said. I'm going to scroll to the top, though. Yeah, love is the most powerful force in all of existence. Yeah. Exactly. And it's right there inside of us. So we should always be looking for this. This is why Jesus said, turn inward. Okay. I'm scrolling to the top, though. This is why we do all to feel good. Yeah. We're all actually trying to get to anything is for us to get back to this feeling of love. Yeah. It's what gives us life. Yeah, I mean, you guys are coming with it right now. God really is the feel of love. Okay, so you can't see this, but you feel anger, right? You feel something on your mind. Yeah, but you don't see this, right? But you believe it. So the people that say they don't believe in God, okay, but why do you believe in your emotions? Why do you believe in your thoughts? Recognize Barbas. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Oof. Hello, the Google sign. Hello from Australia, Perth. Yeah. I like that. I like that profile picture, Perth. Not gonna lie. Yeah, strawberry mirror. It's like that. A lot of people that think ignorant or that they're evil, we could say angry. They think that their thinking is the only way to think. Okay, they think only they're right, and they don't think that other people are thinking and think differently. Yeah. So, yeah. And these people do not want to listen. Yeah. Like just even listen at all. Hey, from Philippines, that's beautiful. Philippines is probably one of the most beautiful places, you know. Let me know what you think of it there. Yeah. The thing is, if the people that think they know it all or they're real ignorant, you always see that they're not happy. They're always, if someone's happy and joyful, they're not really going to have too many thoughts. It's always the people that think they know it all or yeah, don't want to listen to you. Yeah. These are the people who are miserable, right? What's up, boss? Merry Christmas. Sure. I forgot people are going to church today. I'm going to scroll up on some of these. Hello, Supernova. Supernova, you could say it's I, but it's really all of life. When you bow down to something greater than you, that, you know, it brings a sense of humbleness, humility. Also clears your thoughts. So, Dr. Robotnik. Yeah. Love is God within all. Exactly. Yeah. It's really, can you feel the thing that keeps you alive? Yeah. You think you are alive? Okay. and you think that there is life and you are life. You may have ideas about it, but can you actually feel it? It's so immense that the immensity of it, when you're in feeling this life, it's like nothing else. First of all, you have no thoughts in here. Yeah, it's not like emotions where they agitate you and you want to get rid of them. Yeah. God's love is whoa, like you're blasted backwards. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they idolize a human. Well, everybody usually idolizes someone. Oof. And yeah, those people call Jesus God, so that's why they do it. And there's other people and things that have been idoled too. Yeah. Yeah, people want to feel as jaded. Death is a release from everything jaded. So as long as you're not living like this, like in fear, okay, which would be an evil person, you would go straight to hell, right? So hell, you wouldn't feel this love. But for most people, when you die, this is when you get to experience life in the full potential. Okay. But you don't want to wait till you die. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Wayar. Asking a handover. Yeah. Nothing can exist without love. Thank you, He Knox Rev. Thank you. I appreciate all your beautiful words. Crawling out of a hole in the earth. Well, some people, they do that when the world resets, right? Well, what happens when we die? What's the reward for believing? Well, that the belief can get you to heaven, believing it. Okay. Now, there's usually not full details, or sometimes they can't be deciphered. So you can actually feel the life. There'll be no death then. So if you can't feel your life, then you would resort to a belief. Okay. So the belief can get you there too, because what you think is ultimately real. So if your mind is completely concentrated on Jesus Christ, on God, and in pure love, this is a rarity. It's very hard, because if you don't feel it throughout your life, you're missing the opportunity. You missed it. So, Supernova, when you're about to die, if you can concentrate on Jesus Christ, on God, then you'll go with them. Okay. So the thing about believing is you have to stay with the belief, and then you have to be fully concentrated when you die. So, and at this point, you're probably already going to be free from sins at this point. You know, you're going to be free from reality, from the material realm, the flesh. All right. I would say, yeah. So I would say that's very hard to do, because if someone is really focused on Christ or God right now, they're gonna be full of love. Okay, they're gonna be going in the right direction, and they're gonna live a very beautiful life. So most people only think about God or Christ 25% of the week, maybe. Yeah, it depends on the person. So yeah. I'm going to scroll to the top, though. I came back up a little. Hello, Enzo, the chosen from Australia. Well, you can, if you want to be a slave society, there's people in the world that are going to be slaves, and there's people that are going to be free. That's why we stay on this dynamic world. It's up to you to realize. It's nice to see you, Enzo. As soon as you don't want to be a slave, and as soon as you find out, that's the same time you become free, right? Stop taking LSD and streaming? Why? He ain't like he ain't a crackhead? Okay, thank you. I've never heard a single Christian, true or not, call another a devil. I don't know. Archons are just negative emotional spirits, also known as argons. Also would be known as Decepticons and Transformers. Everyone thinks they're alright. Yeah, it's the natural sequence. How to deal with addictions? Yeah. Once you get over the hump, like a few days to some weeks, not really a grasp. Addictions just mean your mind needs to calm down. So doing the free techniques on my website will do that instantly. Yeah. Because other than that, it's just going to be a mental game. Your mind is the one that's addicted, not you. Yeah. Your soul can never be addicted to anything. Even if it was, it wouldn't affect you, because you would feel your soul. So yeah. Also, if you could be in like a good community, that would make addictions very easier. Yeah. It's almost, and I would say almost impossible to be in an actual living good community and to have actual addictions. The reason why we all live in cities, and some of us, why we're all separated and neighbors don't say hi, is because they're feeding into this collective consciousness. Yeah, it's everybody. It's what everybody's thinking. Yeah. That's what creates the cities. That's what creates the separation. Yeah, I mean, archons follow anybody that aligns with their energy. So, and most people that are not aware of their energy, okay, that's what they're attracting. So okay, when you're sadness, you're attracting sad souls. Hopefully that makes sense. I am back and you're a man of meekness. God bless you, Enzo. Hello, 92 Cheyenne. Welch Heather Story Tabloid. Oh yeah, I mean, God forbid I speak my opinion. It's not really my opinion. I mean, you could say that. It's just the feel of life, the feel of Christ. The love of life, the love of God. Thank you. They would not let any soul leaving this planet easily. It's supposed to be a challenge. Who wants to do something when it's not a challenge? I would say most of the world, they're so lazy. That's what I say. Is it natural to be lazy? Not me, but I could see it. So, in one instance, yeah, there's an opposing force that doesn't want you, because they are not escaped. You know what I mean? So if somebody's in jail and you're getting out free, some people are not going to want you to leave. So it's the Archons. I love that name. Not every belief is obsessed with themselves. That's true. I mean, it's not just one person or another. Oof. It's the whole world. Everybody's believing in what they do. Okay, so unless you feel the guidance of God, then which the guidance of God is always pulling on you. It's no more a belief at this point. You can say it is, but his love is always pulling you, literally pulling you where he would like you to go, where you're gonna resemble this the best, okay, where you're gonna resonate this. Thank you, Giddy Committee. God chooses us, we don't choose him. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like what happened to me, Jody girl, to be honest. Yeah. Even though I was happy and full of positivity, yeah. But exactly, we can't point at people for anything. We're really just pointing at ourselves. Halo, Monica. Nah, I mean, you are your mind. You're the feel of life before the mind goes on. I'm not addicted to, I've never been addicted to anything. Yeah. Yeah, Archons do, the unseen influences. So they can add to your addictions, of course. Yeah, I like that topic. But these people are so unaware that the Archons are enhancing that. Okay. Negative energy is just, reporting to your negative energy. So, but usually someone is so captured in their emotions and their own created drama So that's what you get. You know, you get more drama. If I wasn't judgmental, okay. I am God the Father, but the people won't say I'm here. That I'm fighting against it now. Don't fight it. Don't fight at all. You know. Yeah. Don't do it. Yeah. Just be fine with it and be okay with it. Maybe you have to get away at one point. Yeah. Yeah. But it's never worth it. If you think something's tempting you, don't do it. Yeah. Bear with one another in love. Nah, I'm not trimming the nails. That's good you don't worship money. A lot of people do. It's the people that worship money are the ones that keep trying to, they're the ones with all the money, right? And they're trying to get more money. Now, have you ever thought that maybe they want to move up in their evolution archon? The opening up is becoming free in love. Thank you, Gaines. Yeah, not all Christians are Christ-like. Strawberry mirror. Just how every person isn't good. Yeah, it's no. Ego. It's gonna feel ugly. You're gonna feel repelled. You're gonna feel like no one cares. Yeah. So, and most of the world is stuck in ugliness. Okay. They're stuck in their ego. It's not that they don't care, but their thoughts are all they think they are their thoughts, that this is all they know. So it's me inside their head. Yeah. How could they care if they're only thinking about me? Can you feel the love? Woohoo! Thank you, the messenger. Jesus knew about the archons. I would say so. We are all Earth, had different beliefs. I respect that. Yeah. Yes, we're here to unite, Enzo. You can only unite. You can only actually listen to someone and understand them. It's not you're trying to understand, it's you're either understanding or you're creating division. Okay? You're creating conflict. Thank you, Enzo. I love you from the land down under. You know. Woohoo! And I love all you guys. I've never seen an archon. No. They're pretty much invisible, so I believe we live in a simulation. Yeah, it's very identical. It's very identical, Captain. You can't fully understand it because God is incomprehensible. Just because he's everything. Okay, it's beyond even understanding. The key is you can actually feel everything. So, which would be outside of the mind. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is connected to the one, okay, to the creator. Yeah. When you finally merge with the creator, so when you become no thoughts, and when you would leave this container, this vessel, then this is when you merge back with, you can merge back with all of existence. And this would be, in a way, sir, understanding. Yeah. So everybody wants to go back to everything. There's always this inherent want. Yeah, it's kind of like going back with your family, in a sense, but it's everything. Thank you, Alex Hira. You're full of shit. Wait, thank you. You're just going against me. And you get to feel the repercussions, right? Or the reciprocal. Nobody's going to hear truly is God, that God is the Lord of Lords. Well, we did just hear it, Welch. Archons harvest loose energy. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I mean, yes, they do. So someone's been doing some studying, right? So, God bless you. Yeah, because those negative archons, they're not in the physical, so they have to feed off of that energy. It's what keeps them alive. It's what keeps them going in their cynical ways. No. Yeah. So it's kind of funny. That's somewhat reason for the rituals, you know. Actually, Christ came to bring a sword. Yeah, he did. But a sword, yeah, it's funny. It's kind of funny. At that time, he may have needed a sword, you know, and very well, so be it. Funny. And I love all you guys. Yeah, do you know, speaking of God, it brings them joy? That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I do now. Yeah, no, you're right. It invokes this happiness, right? Yeah, it's as of right now. He sent me this wave of bliss. Thank you, Jody Grow. Oof. Well, you could easily say they are not, and you can easily say they are. So it's simply what you believe. What someone else believes, you know, doesn't really pertain to you. So something is following you from behind. It's God. The monad. Jesus is gay. They want people to suffer, Janish, Astogi, because they're suffering. Okay. Yeah. Miserable people, usually 9 times out of 10, they want you to be miserable. even if they don't do it consciously, which it's not. When you're sad, you want other people to deal with your sadness. Okay, it's in a way you want to, you want to spread it, expend it. Yeah. Thank you, Alex Hara. Thank you for your beautiful words. The Healing Heart Tarot. It is October 15th. Thank you. I would love to know. The Sermon on the Mount. Hello, Extreme Recluse. Yeah. I mean, the absolute love is right here, right now. Forever will be. The only difference that you would say with the devil or in hell is that they're just rejecting it. Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. I mean, humans kind of the same way, but we're breaking out of that shit google. But yeah, in some ways, it is true. Mm. I would say I'm one of the most unbiased people in the world. Those who are, maybe it's because I'm a Libra scale. I mean, it's also why I don't get mad or anything like that. Those who are in control are actually influenced from the A's, the upside down A's. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it doesn't have to be that way. But yeah, I agree. I agree. I was gonna mention that actually earlier. That was a thought that did come to my mind. Doing his thing on Xmas Day. I mean, yeah. Chopping down all the trees, right? Who have no sin cast the first stone. I'm going to scroll to the top of the comments, and this genocide war created. Yeah. Because they don't know the life of Christ. They don't know anything good or positive. Janice Astrogi. Yeah, I mean, so when you don't know life, when you don't know the meaning of life, okay, well then, one, you're going to create your own ideas. This is why it's unbiased, and the feel of life, the feel of love. This is no opinion of mine or anyone's. Okay. But when you don't know life and feel love, then you're gonna, you're gonna do negative stuff. You're gonna do stuff against love. Evil acts, sins. You can go back to the Russian anime girl. Sunlight and healthy food. Thank you, old Hasten. Thank you for being in here. These nails look like an addict's. These ain't even long. Thank you, JT. God bless you. Well, I would have to read the ancient geognostic texts. Maybe you can send me them or something. Debt is slavery. Yeah. I mean, heart is in harmony. I have love for Oof. God is real and the devil is real. Yeah, I agree. Love is the only thing that matters. And you can feel it right now. Yeah. As soon as you're feeling bad, you're not serving love anymore. And love always wins. Yeah, you feel the peace of God words can't describe. And that's even a problem Jesus had. And whether it was the disciples, anybody who's enlightened, you can't describe the feeling of life because it's just words, right? They're just words. So, yeah, I know what you mean, the peace of God. Some people are at peace and they don't even know it. They don't even know God. So, though that is a rarity. It's as soon as you stop creating conflict, you're the one that creates the problem. Therefore, you're going to be the one that has the solution. I mean, yeah. Thank you, Enzo. You're a drunk guru? This is my second time in chat, in a chat. A lot of people come here for the first times. No, I'm not homeless. I don't know why a lot of people think I'm homeless. Hello from Scotland, Dundee. And brother, have a blessed day, Brian Dugan. Well, Oof, I mean, you may never understand it. If you let it go, you'll be free. Or you could keep pressuring till you accept an okay. Till little Trump took office. Well, Trump's been doing a bunch of things before he was in office, so I'm going to scroll to the top. A Course in Miracles, I've heard of it, but I'm already in the course of a miracle, This is the feel of this life is the greatest miracle. And anybody can do this right now. From X-Men Wolverine, yeah, I guess I do look like Wolverine. I mean, I look like the Lorax, homeless, a drug addict, Dr. Robotnik. Thank you. Viking. I'm never shaving again. Why my brother does not come to me for money because I never have money to give him. Okay. Jesus exposed Orthodox Christianity. Okay. Scrolling to the top to answer a couple more. I'm in Pittsburgh, booze so boo. Love is God. Love is kind, love is joy. Yeah. It's joyous to be right now. You create your own joy, but you are already feeling this. Yeah. It's the joy of being alive. So while you can create happiness outside of you, you are already happiness. Okay. You're just dialing into whatever you want to feel inside of you. Okay. But why would you settle for not happiness? For not being in love? These are our natural states. That's one of my favorite emojis. Yeah, well, my body's really messed up, old Hudson. God wasn't religious. Thank you, Ron Miller. What's up, boss? Merry Christmas. I got you a gift under your tree. Confucius say, yeah, what's wrong with that? You don't even have none? Yeah. I don't know why people sharpen down their nails to where they don't exist, but those are pigtails, sir. I love them. Hello, Cardi K, Norwen. Merry Christmas. Thank you. God is nomad life. Yeah, they kind of do look like Harry Potter. Thank you, Jansen. They definitely do. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so I'm in Pittsburgh, like we said. People think that you are homeless because you look like a nonconformist. Thank you, Maggery Bedford. Thank you, Spudsley Nightmares. Yeah, the website is out, Maggery. I did send you an email, but it's fiz.guru. You know, I'm probably going to upload some more photos today. And it has the free course for you to feel amazing and feel God. Okay, and then there's the paid course. So that's at fiz.guru. I love all you guys. I want everybody to be free, to feel this happiness that you are, to feel this very life that's such a blessing. Hello, hi, yeah, buddy. So many people coming out today. Thank you, Maggery Bedford. I love you. Thank you, Timothy. Hello, Kevin. Thank you, Sean Hunter. You're great too. God bless you. When is your Christmas dinner? I probably won't be able to eat, Kevin, so probably not even having one. Yeah. Oh, I'm keeping them up like this. Yeah, it's Timothy. Someone's treating like you shit, you should get away from them. That's why that's happening for you, and experiencing that is for you to get away from them. Yeah. No, you shouldn't treat them the same way, because now you feel anger. And now you're going to have to reside in anger. And now you're going to be traumatized, right? It's actually until you forgive. Let it go. And it's showing you what you don't want. So you can get to where you do want. Yeah, most of them sit on their couches inside. Old Hanson. And yeah, I mean, it's also Christmas, so some of them could not be like on the street. They're only discussing to you, Johns. Hello, Skyline Alpha. I'll answer this. Then we'll go. I haven't been on in like the last day and a half. People bullying you. Well, I need to know how old you are. You should stand up for yourself. So maybe you have to yell. You know, maybe you almost have to bite like a snake. Yeah. I mean, as we said before, Christ came with a sword. So you don't have to cut some people's head off. But no, don't do that. But if you feel you need to stand up for yourself, then fine. If it's not like a school setting, then just don't bother with them people anymore, because they're lost in their own delusions. So negative archons are probably feeding into them. If it's in school, like most people get bullied in school, I mean, it's just a toughie. But yeah, if you just raise your voice and yell at them, like you have to show them. Like you don't actually have to do anything necessarily physical to them, but you just yell the loudest. Yeah, you alert everybody, so everybody knows who you are. Yeah. If you don't have to do nothing about it and you can be free from it, then you just do that. You know, the school settings I know are they're iffy because yeah, I know most people that's when bullying happens. I don't know, Mama Coco. I look Floki from Vikings. Hello, Mystical Moon. Well, yeah, I mean, talking to them, it could work, but hello, Mystical Moon. That's why I asked them what their age was, you know. No, I do not know him. And we were literally just talking about Vikings. I must be as perfect as you are and can't live on without knowing how. People say my life is too bright for some people. Well, you just have to get away from those people. Well, if they're making you feel negative, you get away from them. Welch. See you later, Timothy. Except through Jesus. That was my favorite quote of the day or Bible verse. Muslims, you're all my brothers and sisters of the Creator. God bless you, Enzo. You're so beautiful, and You have a life of gold. We're going to be out of here. The thoughts in Islam, I don't really know anything about them. Brendan, you're a sex symbol. Okay, thank you. Have you ever seen Hello Boss? No, is that like it sounds like an anime? No, I'm a sex symbol. Christ came to free all the souls from Archon's influence. Yeah. The monad portal. Amen. Yeah. What? It all connects back to God, philosopher in Namatic. But we're going to be out of here. Sorry I didn't get all your questions. Saying the same things to everyone else. I'll see you, Strawberry Mira. God bless you. God is still helping them, Robert. You're just saying they're helpless. They're all supported by God. See you later, The Art of Music. Vicky Goggins. Bad the Mind Soul. Enzo. Ol Hasten. See you later, Money Mandingo. See you later, Nando. See you later, Welch. I love you too, my sister, Vicky Goggins. Bad the Mind Soul, Ace. I'm just ready to get out of here. Do it happily. Lovely. Thank you, Shet Google. I never use talk to text. Yeah, thank you, Enzo. Thank you, Harry Eyeball. If there's anybody else I forgot, I'm just... Yeah. All my friends from Australia. Maggery Bedford. Let's see. Janish. Stogie. Supernova. Oh, Erica Sanchez. There you go. Timothy. Yeah. Merry Christmas to all. Mystical Moon. Spudsley. Thank you, Ness. God is literally religion. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Oof. Thank you, Nosy. Thank you, Boo So Boo. Oh, that's... Oh, I love that flower emoji. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Daily Dose Bible. God bless you, Mushroom. Spawn. Well, Chia, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, it's kind of like, it's kind of similar. They're both a mediator. Yeah. I love you, Harry, Vicky Goggins. It was such a blessing to be here with all you guys today, and yeah, you know, it really fills my heart. So I appreciate all the comments. I wish all you guys a Merry Christmas. All love, right? Love is who you are. So anything that's unsettling you, you go back. You go back to this settled love. Okay. Thank you, user. Thank you, Michael Florian. We will bad the mind soul. Jackra. Thank you, Edward. Maggery Bedford. All right. Thank you, Seeker. I love all you guys. Thank you, Multi. Yeah, I mean, it was probably my best Christmas morning to date, too, to be honest. I didn't know if people were going to come on today, and my body was messed up the last couple of days, so I didn't even plan on coming on, to be honest. It wasn't in me. I didn't even have a choice. So, but thank you all for being here. God has blessings for you all. Thank you. Thank you, Vicky Goggins, and thank you, Bad the Mind Soul. See all you guys. See you later, Mark M.